let me show you all camera settings available on a Nothing Phone 4a Pro. So in order to find those settings, we just have to tap on this arrow and then we can go to more settings. So first we have information and options related to presets. So here we can find all our presets. We can also import presets or create new presets if you want to. If you have a preset created, then you should be able to also share it by using these three dots in here. We have the information about, or actually the option to save information about location. So if that save location option is enabled, you should be able to go to the details of a photo or video and then see where the photo was taken or where the video was recorded. We can also find the shutter sound option, which is the camera sound. So you can easily mute the camera sound if you don't want your camera to make any sounds whatsoever, for example, when you take a photo. We have the mirror effect for the front camera, the leveler, and then we have the photo section where we can find the watermark. So we can easily toggle a watermark in here. And also you can decide what type of information should be included on the watermark as well. We have the automatic tone, so we can automatically optimize colors for scenes. We have tap to take a photo, which allows you to pretty much tap anywhere on this screen, mainly on the camera preview, in order to capture a photo, so you don't have to specifically use the shutter button in order to be able to capture a photo. There is also the macro control, so we can show control for auto switching to wide camera. And there is also the QR code scanner. So of course, in the photo mode, you should be able to scan a QR code quite easily. We have press and hold shutter. So by default, if you press and hold the shutter button in the photo mode, then it is used to record a video. And you can switch that to the burst shot instead. Then we have the Ultra XDR option, which we can easily toggle in here as well. And then there is the video section, so we can choose video encoding. So we can choose H.264 format or H.265 format instead. We have power saving recording, so we can save power by turning off the preview when the device is stationary. So if you record long videos, definitely this option is worth keeping enabled. And we have automatic FPS, so we can reduce the frame rate to improve low light videos. We can use 30 and 60 FPS or just lock at 30, or you can completely turn this option off. And of course, we can reset all camera settings. That is pretty much all in the camera settings. However, of course, these different camera modes also include some additional options. Like for example, the photo mode has the HDR, the timer, exposure settings, filter, tuning, motion photo. We can switch the quality to 50 megapixels. We can include a grid or grid lines. We have the aspect ratio, watermark, and glyph mirror, which allows you to have a preview of the camera, what it shows up on the glyph matrix, which is actually pretty cool. Besides that, we can of course go, let's say, to the to the video mode, and in here we can find a couple of options as well. Couple options are exactly the same as in the photo mode, but there's also the recording light indicator, which we can easily toggle. And here at the top, we can change the resolution and the frame rate. And that is pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.